it wasn't due to a slip or a lack of willpower. It was completely accidental.
I know that you're adamant that that's how it happened, but I'm not buying it.
We're inside District Court in Wyandotte, Michigan for a probation violation hearing. 38-year-old Matthew Radowski has pled guilty to operating a vehicle while visibly impaired. He was sentenced to 21 months probation. 2 years earlier, Radowski was charged with operating a vehicle with a blood alcohol content of 0.17, more than 2 times the legal limit. When he pled guilty to the lesser charge of being visibly impaired, Radowski was placed on probation. But he was also ordered not to consume alcohol, to be tested regularly, and perform community service.
Okay. So we're on the record in the matter of Matthew Radowski.
Today, Radowski appears before Judge Elizabeth DeSanto because he recently tested positive for alcohol. And this is not his first violation. He was sentenced to 15 days in jail after a previous violation, but released after serving 7. The remaining 8 days were suspended. The judge begins by asking Radowski a few questions.
You are now employed, correct?
Yes.
You are just about finished with your community service.
Yes.
However, within all that, you still tested positive for alcohol.
Yes. 2 days before, we were having a family reunion, and one of my aunts brought a dessert, which I did not know at the time was one of those adults-only desserts. And I was so busy making sure the guests were all set that I didn't get the word that this was an adults-only dessert. So, and I should have been more careful. I mean, I just didn't figure someone would bring something like that to the party. So.
What kind of dessert was this?
It was some sort of cake that its frosting was made with Irish cream and whiskey. I ate a fair bit of it because after hosting a party for 20 people, I just ate ravenously since I didn't have a chance to eat during the party. It's absolutely regrettable that I didn't double check because honestly, with this dessert, I didn't even know it had alcohol in it.
Judge DeSanto appears skeptical.
All right, well, listen, I've heard lots of excuses, cooking with alcohol, I mean, all sorts of stuff, but this is the first. You had that much alcohol-infused dessert that you still, 2 days later, would have tested positive for alcohol.
I don't understand how the biology of it works, ma'am. That is not my expertise.
And sir, Irish cream has a distinct taste, does it not? So does whiskey?
Yeah, but there was so much sugar in it that I didn't even know.
You're telling this court that you had that much dessert that was infused with Irish cream and whiskey and you didn't taste any of it because of sugar?
Ma'am, I ate a significant amount of it because I was so hungry after my hosting duties.
You're telling me this court that was the only thing left to eat and you were so ravenous that you went ahead and ate the entire cake and didn't even taste the alcohol?
That's exactly what happened, ma'am.
Okay.
I was just asked for leniency because I'm just absolutely mortified like something like this could happen, and it wasn't due to a slip or a lack of willpower. It was completely accidental.
The judge considers her decision.
Sir, there's no doubt that you've made some positive changes, that you're employed, but you also consumed alcohol.
Yes.
And I know that you're adamant that that's how it happened, but I'm not buying it. Because the way that would have broken down 2 days later would not still have been this high in your system. So the court's going to indicate that it's going to adopt the recommendation here to serve the balance of the 8 days jail, 45 days on the alcohol tether upon release, and then the court is going to revoke probation. All right, good luck to you, sir.
Thank you.
Radowski served his 8 days in jail, and his case is now closed. Thanks for being a fan of CourtCam. Subscribe to A&E to never miss a new video and catch full episodes on aetv.com.